Hi, folks. Happy Monday, June 28th, 2021. I'm just going to share this with some music friends. That's what we're going to do. We're going to sniff some glue. Oh, that's me talking. Isn't that weird? I'm like speaking like live. And then magically, folks, it is happening on the inner Google as well. Modern technology is a powerful thing. Am I right or am I right? Roger is the first one in the house. He's saying, hey, Groove Masters, what's going down? Mark 2nd that I see here on the, oh, you piece of car. A piece of car. A piece of car. Do what I want you to do, piece of car. There we go. Boom. Let me share it over here. Did I just say piece of car? I think I did. Piece of car. Piece of car. Oh, why don't you share it the way that I want? Yeah, there we go. All right, we're donezo with that. We're done with that phone. It did what I wanted it to do. Yes, we do have our matching, but Dylan have this new artwork that he came up with that says Puppet, but somebody has already pirated it on Amazon. What is your Amazon account?
My Amazon account would be, let's see what we got. Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out right now because somebody has already stolen my exact design in 2 days. So if you're thinking of using merch by Amazon, word to the wise, don't use them. Because, oh my God, it's piracy. But let's see what this is under.
Puppet.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious to tell the difference between this shirt and the Mimic shirts, because this one looks like it was drawn by hand, the other ones look like they were totally ripped. But yeah, don't use merch by Amazon. It's a total scam. People can just jack your artwork and redo it. And this is what, 3 days old, 4 days old? Somebody's already just taken the design and...
That is the way of the night.
That it is.
But we're going to keep the Gristle coming, says Chris. You got it. It shall be do. Hello, Greg. Greetings from the Dirty River in good old Texachusetts. The Dirty River, the river of shame. The Dirty River. Song called The Dirty River. Man, the new Fishman Gristle tone pickups are getting coverage everywhere. We enjoy that, Matty K. We enjoy the coverage of the new pickups. The Tele pickups are indeed available. They've been available for a while, but the P90s here, these are available as either white or black soap bars with the 2 tones and 2 volume controls. Can you dig it? Have I tried the P90s on an Alder or Strat? No, I have not yet. I've played them on of course, my signature Reverend that comes stock with the pickups, and then on this here Lester Palfus. Woo! Can you dig it? Where's the battery located on this guitar? It's in the back here. That's the input jack for the mini USB right there. Some country on the Les Paul. Wow, what is it with the country lately? People want play some of that chicken picker. I'll do a little faster. Can you dig it? Will you dig it? Yes, the new our interview with Jack from Peach Guitars just went live today, talking about the new P90 pickups which are now available. The Gristle Tone Signature Series P90 available now. Available now. That's what I'm playing right now. Doggone it. That's what I'm playing right now. Michael Burrell says, which one of the Fuppet shirts on Amazon is yours? It doesn't say which.
It's 1637. It's hard to see what the company name is. Yeah, you can zoom in.
Oh, this frickin' frack. Of course, this thing is not set up. Oh, it's just one of those days. That's the one. Oh, you can't see it. Son of a gun. We'll have to put. What are you gonna do? It's one that's $16.37. This is not a late 70s LP. This is actually a new Gibson USA original 50s Les Paul, I guess is the official name of this man. Slipperfoot, don't fail me now. Yeah, apparently the foot switch is not working right now for some diggity doggone reason. You know what? It's so hard. Sometimes it's hard to be Drade. Greetings from Rome. Greetings. I just can't wait to go back to Italy. It's such a glorious place. Although it's probably not going to happen this fall. Probably first part of 2022. think there was every hue under the rainbow. Tried to switch to all the different Tone-a-Roonies there in this glorious. We got the neck pickup Clean-a-Rooney. Here's the second. Michael Burrell said he ordered one of your shirts. It was the only one listed at $16.37, so I hope he got it right. Excellent. Thank you, Michael. You'll enjoy your delicious puppet t-shirt. Here's the second voice of those pickups. First voice. Second voice. Thank you, Genia. We're glad you enjoyed the show on Saturday. That felt good. Tom Rogers, Greg, could you do a quick demo lesson of Unrepentant? I could. I'll do the bridge pickup on this rascal, add a little heat. Okay, and then I do. So then it goes the first chord. It's like an A2, a flat 5 in there. And that same chord, but I put an F sharp in the bass. And I put a G sharp in the bass. All right, so that whole first part. Then it goes into the main part of the tune, which is. That chord right there is a E over G sharp. But I go to this other part, I go to C. C. I'll pull up the D string there. And I put an F in the bass. C. F. E in the bass. F, G, A, B, that's how that part goes. Does that make sense? There it is. You're welcome, Tom. I hope that helps. Oh, Jeannie, do you want to hear, which song do you want to hear? Do I have a PRS in the arsenal? Not right now, although I've had them in the past. Wildwood is sending me a fancy one this week to use, not to have, but to use for my video. So at some point in the not too distant future, I'll be utilizing one of those rascals. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate it. Saying the band was absolutely fantastic. Best. Well, thank you. That felt good. It felt diggity doggone good. Greg, your podcast with Chris Buck was amazing. Well, thank you. Oh, I'd love to get Derek Trucks on the show. It's a matter of contacting him and setting it all up. I'd love to do it. Absolutely. You kidding me? How about how long for the Koch and Tweed? Boy, we're still waiting. Sorry about that. I'll let you guys know. Eddie Leone says, Drade, come back to the sugar mill, Maui Sugar Mill in Tarzana. Well, we'll see what happens. I talked to the agent today. We're gonna start booking stuff again, starting in September and October. So we'll be getting around again. We can do a little bit of that too. I got this new tune called Loving You'd Be a Cinch, right? I ain't no miser. I got no pennies left to pinch. If you came from money, you must have left it behind. You took every red cent of mine that you could find. I ain't no miser, baby. I got no pennies left to pinch. If I still had money to burn, baby, loving you'd be a cinch. Loving you'd be a sin. I had some fancy wheels, but they're getting kinda old. Every click of the odometer, I could feel you growing cold. I ain't no miser, baby. I got no pennies left to pinch. If I still had money to burn, well, loving you'd be a sin. Loving you'd be a cinch. I never said I was no millionaire, but I spent like one while I could. Then times took a turn, and I had to start living like a working man should. Lord have mercy. Babe, I got no pennies left to pinch. I was still eating high up the hall, babe. Loving you'd be a cinch. Loving you'd be a sin. Loving you'd be a sin. You'd be a sin. you go. There you go. I ain't no miser, babe. I got no pennies left to pinch. If you know what I'm saying. Can a song be in the key of C flat? Or it has to be B? Yes, it has to be B as far as I'm concerned. It has to be B. Someone asked if these are my new P90s. They are indeed on this Lester Pulfus model. Gotta pinch pennies to go get some of those Gristle tone P90s. Indeed, I understand. How do you combine the pickup sounds with the out of phase? So if I'm in the middle position, okay. Now I should mention, just to clarify, so the Gristle 90 guitar, my signature guitar with Reverend, comes with my new Gristle tone P90s on it. It has two voices. The pickups have two voices and an out of phase feature, okay? When you buy the standalone Fishman version of the soap bars, you get two of the P90s. You get two volumes, two tones, like a standard kind of a two pickup setup situation. And it has three voices. It has the first two voices that are on the Reverend guitar, but the third voice is another single coil sound that's more reminiscent of like a Fender-esque, for lack of a better term, single coil. If you want the out of phase thing with this set, that's an extra thing that's not quite available yet, but it'll be coming. But I do have it on this guitar. So if I'm in the middle position and I bring up this particular control, I am out of phase. Fully out of phase with both volumes full up. And if I go back just a hair, you see how it gets fatter sound? So that sound right there is just rolling back one volume just a little bit, you get that fatter sound. So that's the sound I have as a preset when you hit the out of phase thing on my Gristle 90 Reverend guitar in the middle position, you pick up the tone control. It's that preset sound of just that one pickup rolled off a little bit, it gets a little fatter. So again, if I have both volumes up fully out of phase, it sounds like this. And just check it out. See when I roll that back, it goes. That's the sound I have as the preset. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now you can do that with these pickups as well. There's an option of when you get the out of phase thing, which again is another accoutrement that you got to get separately. And the reason why they did that is because the pickups would have been been quite a bit more expensive to have the out of phase thing. And people thought, well, you get three voices with the set as is. If they want the out of phase thing, they can go get it as an extra thing, because that's not for everybody. Not everybody's going to want that out of phase thing. So, can you dig it? I think it sounds glorious. Sounds like Albert King sound. Along. I'm a cross-cut song. Honey, drag me across your lawn. I cut the wood so easy for you. Can't help but say I saw. Got a double-bladed axe. Really cuts good. Got a cross-cut saw, baby. Bear me in your wood, 'cause I'm a cross-cut saw. Honey, try Can't help but say I saw. Some call me wood cutting Sam, call me wood cutting Ben. Last girl I cut wood for, she wants me back again. And I'm a cross-cut song, gonna drag me across the lawn. I cut the wood so easy for you, can't help but say I saw. Double-bladed axe really cuts good. Got a cross-cut saw, baby. Bear me in your wood. A cross-cut saw. Honey, drag me across the lawn. I got the wood so easy for you. Can't help but say I know. got a crosscut slaw. That's delicious. Well done. I got a crosscut slaw, P90 slaw. I like it. Baby, drag me across the law. Thank you very much. That's very, very nice. Very nice, Carlo. Thank you. Well, thank you, Todd. I appreciate that. Love your shirt, Fup it. You can get them online, but there's pirated versions now. This is Dylan's design, his favorite expression, Fup it. It's kind of a non-profane way of saying Fup it. It's the only one that's $16.37 on.
The ones they're trying to undercut me, and they copied my same thing.
They copied his design on Amazon.
And sold it for $14.
Sold it for less. Filth.
Yeah.
You know. Did you hear that, sir?
They're scumbags.
They stole his design. You can turn the gain down on channel 2 there a little bit. Yeah, there you go.
Scumbags. They stole my design.
They stole his
sold
design.
it for less, $14 on Amazon. Yeah.
You know what I say to that? Fup it.
They're scumbags.
Scumbags.
Whoever that is a scumbag.
Strong as head, fup it. What in the actual fup?
I know. I got to get that trademarked right away because that's my saying. The F-U-P to the I-T. That's me.
He loved the cheeseburger monster. Indeed. That's a Dylan original right there.
That's me. And somebody just jacked it. I got to get that trademarked right after the stream. I'm going to go on to LegalZoom and type that in.
LegalZoom. LegalZoom.
That's mine.
LegalZoom. LegalZoom. Fup them. Exactly.
Fup them.
Okay.
Scumbags.
Woo! Woo! Gristle burger. Delicious. I like it. Anyway, folks, as you know, I'm playing my new signature Gristle Tone P90 pickups in this Gibson guitar. They come stock in my magical Reverend guitar, the Gristle 90. Plug that in just so you can hear what it sounds like in comparison, because they're the same pickups except for the voice 3. Voice 1 and 2 are the same. This guitar, instead of having voice 3, has the out of phase thing. The other one, instead of having the out of phase thing, has a voice 3. Does that make sense? Somebody says, I want a burger now. I hear you. I like music. I like music. That's a little soul serenade, King Curtis. Soul serenade. Do 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 do. Redo do do. I like this kind of talk. I like this kind of talk. Folks, what a fun day we're having here in Orange Room, celebrating the release of these new glorious pickups. And it feels good. Michael Burrell says, I think the upload of the design to Amazon Marketplace and the company that actually prints them decided to offer it at a lower price. What a bunch of scumbags.
Amazon.
Careful now.
Run by scumbags.
No.
They're all scumbags.
It's probably the company, not the actual thing.
Scumbags.
Be that as it may. Would you give Kelly a shout out, please? Kelly, I'm giving you a shout out. A more clean phase, please. Thank you. We can do that. You want to hear the clean phase sound? You got it. Clean as a whistle. Can you dig it? Can you dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it, do, do, do. I like all those sounds. They make me feel good. Yes, so that is the out-of-phase sound that's available at stock on the Gristle 90. It's an extra feature for the standalone versions, but again, on the standalone versions of the Fishman pickups that you can buy in the stores, you get 3 voices, but not the out-of-phase thing. When you get the Gristle 90, you get the first 2 voices and the out-of-phase thing, but not the third voice. That's just the way it turns out. A little situation. What's that? He's got to go take care of it. Question time, ladies and gentlemen. Question time. Question time. You know, it's interesting. The out-of-phase thing is a polarizing sound, but it's the sound that Peter Green used quite a bit when he was doing slow blues. It's a sound that B.B. King would use quite a bit on his baritone to get that kind of squawky sound. And it's a sound that's on many different songs. I mean, Brian May used it quite a bit, you know, when he was doing... kind of stuff. that kind of sound. It's all that, or Jimmy Page. Sounds good. That's why I think that they decided to do the out of phase thing as an up thing for the standalone version, because it's, if people want it, they're going to go out and get it. If they don't want it, they're not going to be put out by having to charge X amount extra dollars for having it as a standard thing. John asks, where can we buy the Gristle Tone P90s? Well, there's a few retailers right now that if you go online that have them in stock. I can't say what they are for some reason, because they don't want to make people mad. That may be, so I'm not going to say that, but if you go online, you will find them. You can buy them from my website, but they're not going to be available. If you get them from, they're more like pre-orders from my website, and I will sign the box when they come, but it's probably going to be about 6 weeks before that happens. So if you want a signed version of mine, I'll get my grubby mitts on them and sign it and send it to you, but it's going to be more like 6 weeks. There's a couple of retailers in the US of A that have them available, but if you go online, you could probably find those. Yeah, when I do green onions, I kind of do more like the help me version. But I do it in G, and I do these little chords. E flat to like a C. Keep that G string rolling there. If I'm in tune someday when I'm in tune. Yeah. Goes E flat F. Boom, ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. Sheep and glasses. When you wake up in the morning and the light it hits your head, right? Boom, cheap sunglasses. Can you dig it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, creatures of both night and day? Questions out there, don't be afraid. With the P90 voicings in your new pickups, what body wood sounds the fullest? Well, I'll tell you what, you can certainly hear the difference between this Carina body. This Carina body to me this guitar is more kind of a focused assault. as the P90 fueled Lester has more of a kind of open. It's not quite as it's a little bit more of an open thing. Actually, for rocking out, this one actually I prefer for my activities. John Peterson asks, your tone sounds awesome. Thank you very much. Effects, actually, everything you're hearing right now is on my amplifier, my Koch amplifier, my signature amp called the Greg from Koch Amps, K-O-C-H. And I'm on the lead channel with the overdrive boost on with just a little bit of reverb. Someone's asking me about the clean sound. I kind of go between, like there's sometimes where I'll be on the lead sound and I'll just turn down the volume and then, so it's clean but with a little bit of hair on it. This is Karina on this guitar. Mr. Sandman. Yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Can you dig it? When you wish upon it. Thank you very much. Hi, Watt Steve. I'm glad you're enjoying the pickups. I love them. They're fantastic. Folks, I better get running. It's already 5:06. Lord have mercy. Time goes by when you're having fun. There you go. Thanks so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. Back tomorrow doing some Wildwood activities. So we'll see you cats on the flippity and the floppity. Adios.